Hey friends, it's Allison here, and today we're going to do a science experiment with flowers. But before we do that, I'm going to explain to you how flowers get their nutrients and what nutrients they need. Plants and animals alike need nutrients to survive. But without mouths, how do plants get their nutrients and energy for life? But you may vaguely know that plants get their nutrients through their roots. But don't plants also need sunlight? Let's start with what plants need. Though their exact needs vary, most plants need three main nutrients to survive: nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. These nutrients are commonly abbreviated as NPK, the letters of the elements on the periodic table. Without all three of these nutrients, plants cannot survive. Nitrogen gives plant leaves their dark green color and promotes growth. Plants use nitrogen to build amino acids, which are the building blocks of proteins. Phosphorus encourages cell division, helps root growth, protects plants from disease, and allows plants to produce flowers and seeds. Phosphorus is necessary for building up nucleic acid structures that regulate protein synthesis. Potassium protects plants from disease and encourages root growth. Potassium is also necessary for plants to make chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is the green pigment responsible for providing energy to plants by absorbing energy from sunlight. They use potassium to help open and close their stomata, which are similar to pores. Stomata allows plants to intake CO2 and build ATP, one of the basic energy units needed for life. When plants evolved to live on land, they needed a way to get to water to continue absorbing nutrients. That's where roots came in handy. Without getting way too complicated really quickly, let's look at how roots work for a second. Plants have complex root systems consisting generally of either a long taproot that descends below the plant with some branches coming off of it, or a fibrous root system that consists of lots of small branch roots that spread out below the plant. If you ever pulled a dandelion up by the roots, you know what a taproot system looks like. Fibrous root systems are more common in some sorts of grasses. Plants with taproots do well in dry soil because their long taproot helps them explore for water below the earth. Plants with fibrous root systems are excellent for erosion control, thanks to their complex root systems. Roots have many layers, somewhat like your skin. We won't get into the names here. It gets complicated quickly. Just know that the outermost layer of the root is generally semi-permeable, allowing water to pass through into the root system. Most nutrients are absorbed through root hairs near the very tip of the roots. Root hairs are ultra-fine roots that have a large surface area, allowing them to absorb even more water. The majority of plants also partner with different fungi to absorb even more nutrients from the water in the soil. You won't be surprised to hear that plants need more than three elements to survive. I could explain that, but we would be here all day. I just wanted to give you a little bit of facts and background information on how they get their nutrients. Now let's get to the science experiment. Let's go! Today, we're going to take white flowers, any type, but they do have to be a white flower for the science experiment to work. We're going to place the white flowers into water with food coloring. Why is that? The reason is that we are going to watch the flower absorb the colored water and the petals will change colors, showing us how they absorb nutrients in water. It may take a few hours or maybe a day or two for the color to come up to the petals, but that's okay. Once you have the science experiment all set up, leave it be and come back and check on it periodically to see if anything has changed. Now let's get started. Hey friends, I hope you enjoyed that science experiment. Now you go and you try it. Bye! See you next time!